Well, good morning, family and friends at First Wesleyan in Rapid City. This is Bruce, and representing my wife Marcia, who's not here today. She's getting groceries, Bonfleurs, with Lakota Hope Ministry in White Clay, Nebraska. Some of you know us, some of you don't. We basically are a Christian ministry that is just immediately south of Pine Ridge Indian Reservation, right on the state line, in a little, well, not even a community, it's an unincorporated area called White Clay, Nebraska. You probably heard a lot about it in the news, TV, newspaper articles, whatever. What you don't hear a lot of times is the reason that we're here, and that's because God's heart is here, and He wants to see this place literally transform. In fact, a few years ago, a little bit over 10 years ago, when we were riding back through here, God spoke to me and said, "Put my light here," meaning the light of Jesus Christ, and at the same time to Marcia saying, "Stop focusing on what you see around you and begin to praise me for the transformation I'm going to do in this place." So here we are. We've been here on the street full time for coming up on 9 years, actually in just a couple weeks. Our ministry is, of course, to present the gospel, the truth in love, the best of our ability, with the help of the Holy Spirit, and others, like First Wesleyan. You guys have supported us in a number of ways: encouragements, prayer support, financial, otherwise, physically coming down here, helping us do things. I'm sitting here looking out the window at our cabin that's being renovated right now on the property. Marcia and I are moving in here as soon as we can. I actually have a team from Chesterton, Indiana, from New Life Wesleyan, who are there sheetrocking in the room right now, our bedroom, in fact, there today. So I got just a couple more minutes here really to share with you some updates on what we do. For those of you that don't know us, it's Lakota Hope Ministry, and you can find us at www.LakotaHopeMinistry.org anytime, and that'll give you a lot more information that I can share here briefly. I guess if I wanted to sum up things, I would say this is a year of answered prayers and growth and change, and we believe even revival coming in 2013. We're really excited. We've been praying for years for physical help, just some feet on the ground here, and God has provided us a new worker. His name is Steve Shearer. He's a volunteer, retired from the railroad industry, and God has called him to White Clay. He's a street minister. He spends 90% of his time out there on the street with the folks, sharing, crying, witnessing to them about the love of Jesus Christ. He helps us in a lot of different ways. God has also answered our prayers, and He's bringing us a young couple out of the YWAM organization, Youth with a Mission, from the Minneapolis base. We've known them slightly acquaintances over the last 5 years, and long story short, Bjorn and Maria Hawes and their 2 small children are moving out here and going to be part of Lakota Hope Ministry beginning the end of this summer. So we're really excited about some things, and besides the the house being renovated and our greenhouse, which by the way is going to be operating this year, and Bjorn and Maria, by the way, will take that on as a full-time project and be doing a lot of exciting things, and we'll share more about that with you later. But well, we do have another building project, by the way, that's coming up this year. This spring we're building what's called the Arbor, and that's the name God gave us. And it's going to be basically a 50-foot diameter outdoor structure, teepee shape kind of, and it's to praise and worship the Lord. His Word says that He inhabits the praises of His people, and that's what that's all about. And that's our part of our effort reaching out to fulfill the call that God put on us when He spoke to Marcia and said, "Begin to praise me for the transformation here." So we'll try to keep you guys updated. We thank you again so much for all of your support. We love you guys. You're welcome to come down here anytime. We hate not being able to be there today, but we might even see you next weekend, or certainly one of these upcoming weekends. So I guess the best thing that we would request always is your prayers. God is an awesome God, and remember the folks on the street. Don't give up on Him, because He hasn't. We used to call them, well, people would refer to them as street people or homeless or helpless or drunks, and God has never seen them as that. There's a light inside each one of them that just needs to be stoked and brought to life, and His Word promises that where there's light, there cannot be darkness, and so that's the light that we're working on here every day, to bring that out and to dispel the darkness in this area once and for all. So we appreciate your prayers on that. God bless you all, and we'll see you as soon as we can. Thank you.